Welcome friends, welcome to Kelker's Linux world. Today we are going to talk about installation of web server on the server that we have installed, the virtual server that we have installed. To begin with, let us say sudo apt install Apache 2, and along with this I will also install PHP so that we can have a LAMP architecture server. Well, let's say yes. Well, the web server installation, PHP installation is complete. I'll start my web browser and check if I can connect to the local host. It should give me a web page from the local server. Well, let's say http://localhost. Well, there it is, the Ubuntu server. In fact, the Apache server has started working on our server, so that's fine. Let's close this. Okay, now there is one more finer configuration that we need to make. Just try to understand the whole concept. I have some user called test1. I want the test1 user's home directory to be a web directory. So whatever practicals he does, whatever he wants to publish online will be available from his own home directory. You don't need to give him permission to var www html and so on. You don't need to give any permissions. To do that, we need to install a module called userdir, and to install that module we need to do as follows: sudo a2 enmod userdir. It says to activate the new configuration you need to run systemctl. So sudo systemctl restart Apache 2. Well, it has restarted. Now what is necessary to achieve what we are doing is to create a public _HTML directory inside the user's home directory. Which is the user's home directory in this case? The current directory /home/test1. In this I can say create a directory called public _HTML. To the user's home directory, permission should be 711. So we shall say chmod 711 /home test1. So let's say ls/-l or /home-l. Can see the permissions are rwx, x and x. Now to public _HTML we should give a permission, we should give permissions of 755. So chmod 755 to public underscore HTML, and we'll give this permission recursively. So everything under public underscore HTML will be with a mode of 755. Okay, now we shall recall this directory cd public underscore HTML. I'll create a web document here called index.html. We'll just create a very basic index.html structure. We shall have HTML. You can see how beautiful this VI editor is. It automatically aligns all your flags. So let's say escape colon WQ. I will ensure that this file is having a mode of 755. Now let us go to the web or to the browser. In fact, I have badly named the file. We shall say move index.html to index.html. That's right. Well, everything is okay. Now here I am going to say, like I had accessed the server earlier, http colon / localhost. Well, it accesses the localhost file. Now I'm going to say http colon / localhost /tilde test1. Well, you can see my own home directory on the server has become a web directory. Now where is this very useful? It is useful in a scenario where there are multiple people who have accounts on the server. They have their own login IDs, they have their own directories. Now they want to publish something to the web server. And for that to happen, they should have this kind of a public underscore HTML directory in their home directory, and the userdir should be enabled on the web server. Once that is done, the contents in the directory can be easily accessed by using the tilde operator, localhost / tilde username, right? So this is a very useful feature. The website now can also run anything called or anything like a PHP page and so on.